Imagine a world where it rains molten glass sideways, or a planet that's literally being eaten alive by its star. These places aren't just scenes from a sci-fi movie, they actually exist. When we think of planets beyond our solar system, we often imagine lush landscapes or Earth like paradises. But reality is much darker and far more terrifying. Today, we're going to explore the most horrifying planets ever discovered, where the conditions are so extreme they seem straight out of a nightmare. The challenge is simple. We want to find planets that could support life, but the universe has other ideas. Most planets out there are anything but welcoming. From boiling oceans of lava to endless darkness, these worlds defy everything we thought we knew about what makes a planet habitable. For years, astronomers have been searching for planets in the Goldilocks zone, the sweet spot around a star where conditions might be just right for life as we know it. But along the way, they've discovered places that seem more like scenes from a horror film than potential new homes. Let's take a closer look at some of these nightmarish worlds. First up, let's talk about Coret 7b. This is a planet where it literally rains rocks. Yes, you heard that right. Coret 7b orbits its star so closely that one side of the planet is constantly facing the scorching heat, with temperatures reaching over 4,700 degrees Fahrenheit or 2,600 degrees Celsius. That's hot enough to melt and vaporize rock. Here's what happens next. The vaporized rock rises into the atmosphere and cools down, eventually condensing back into solid rock like how water vapor condenses into rain on Earth, but far more terrifying. Instead of water droplets, you've got pebbles and gravel falling from the sky. And because the planet is tidally locked, one side is eternally on fire while the other remains freezing cold, with temperatures plunging as low as minus 390 degrees Fahrenheit. It's like living on a planet split between fire and ice. Scientists believe Coret 7b might have started out as a gas giant that got stripped of its atmosphere, leaving just the rocky core behind. Now, it's a nightmarish world of endless lava oceans and raining stones. Imagine standing there for just a moment. If the heat didn't melt you, the rock rain would be like nature's deadliest hailstorm. Next, let's journey to WASP-12b, a world that's doomed. This gas giant is so close to its star that it completes an orbit in just one Earth day. The intense gravitational forces from the star are literally tearing the planet apart, piece by piece. WASP-12b isn't shaped like a perfect sphere, it's stretched out, more like a football, as it's being pulled in different directions. The planet is gradually losing mass as material from its atmosphere is sucked away and consumed by its star. Astronomers predict that in about 10 million years, the planet will be completely gone, swallowed by the star's fiery embrace. But that's not all. The temperatures on WASP-12b reach around 4,100 degrees Fahrenheit, making the idea of life here completely impossible. This planet is a ticking time bomb, slowly being destroyed in a cosmic death dance. Now, let's move to one of the loneliest places in the universe, PSOJ 318522. Unlike the other planets we've talked about, this one doesn't orbit a star. It's a rogue planet, drifting through the darkness of space all by itself. There is no sunrise or sunset, no day or night, just eternal blackness. Scientists believe PSOJ 318522 was ejected from its original planetary system during its early years, and now it just wanders aimlessly through the cosmos. It's 8 times the size of Jupiter and has swirling clouds of molten iron and silicate dust. With temperatures around 1,470 degrees Fahrenheit, it's anything but a safe place. Without a nearby star, PSOJ 318522 doesn't get any light or warmth. It's like being trapped on a frozen, pitch-black world where you'd be lost in darkness forever. Ever wondered what it would be like to walk through a storm of glass shards? On HD 189733b, that's exactly what you'd get. This planet is a gas giant with winds reaching up to 5,400 miles per hour, about 7 times the speed of sound. These winds carry molten glass, which rains down sideways, slicing through everything in its path. The planet's deep blue color might look inviting from a distance, but up close, it's a deadly spectacle. The color comes from silicate particles in the atmosphere, which scatter blue light. It's like a sapphire jewel hiding a storm that would tear you apart. Kepler-70b is a planet that managed to survive its host star's transformation into a red giant, a phase where stars expand massively before shrinking down into white dwarfs. However, the journey left Kepler-70b scarred. It now orbits extremely close to the remaining white dwarf, with surface temperatures soaring to an unbelievable 12,000 degrees Fahrenheit hotter than the surface of the Sun. This planet isn't just hot, it's practically an inferno. If you could stand there, which you couldn't, you'd be instantly vaporized. Kepler-70b is an example of a world that faced the fury of a dying star and was left with a charred, unlivable surface. Finally, let's explore TRES-2b, a planet so dark that it reflects less than 1% of the light that hits it. For comparison, coal or black acrylic paint reflects more light than TRES-2b does. It's a gas giant with a deep, black appearance, orbiting very close to its star. Despite being so close, its atmosphere somehow absorbs nearly all the light, giving it a pitch-black look. The only light on this planet comes from a faint red glow emitted by its burning atmosphere, heated to over 1,800 degrees Fahrenheit. It's like a giant, black marble floating in space with only a dim, eerie glow. The darkness here is so complete it would feel like being in a black hole's shadow. Now, here's the twist: these terrifying planets actually tell us a lot about our own solar system. The extreme conditions on these worlds give scientists clues about how planets form and evolve. They also serve as warnings of what could happen if our own planet's delicate balance is disturbed. When we look at these distant worlds, we're not just seeing alien planets. We're seeing what might become of Earth under certain cosmic conditions. The question is, what does our future hold? The universe is vast, strange, and filled with horrors beyond our imagination. These planets, Coret 7b with its rock rains, PSOJ 318522 drifting through darkness, or WASP 12b slowly being eaten alive, show us that the cosmos isn't just about finding new places to live. It's about understanding just how diverse and extreme conditions can be. For now, Earth is our haven. But the existence of these horrifying worlds reminds us to appreciate the delicate balance we have here and to keep searching for answers out there. Want to uncover more of the universe's darkest secrets? Hit subscribe and watch the next video. Check the description for more.